says heat on low heat, 275 for 10 minutes per pound. Okay. That's about right.
That's on a regular oven, right?
Regular, old, good old Southern California gas, natural gas operated oven.
You also described the conventional, with the exception of the push-pull fan in there to circulate the air, causing things to prepare more evenly, more round, and about a fifth of a less time. 1/20th less time.
And the way you eat over there, I'm sure you have a push-pull fan in that bathroom of yours, maybe two of them.
I do. I got a tabletop one. And then I got, the oven is both regular, conventional, or convectional. Conventional, convectional.
KW6 USA. KC6, UBP and AA60N. Let's go.
You have to be careful when using those conventional ovens. You really got to get used to it. Or abide by the rules, meaning look up what you're trying to conventionally heat up on Google. Otherwise, you'll burn this shit up, man. It cooks so quick. So my old lady, we're going to go to her niece's house. She'll be preparing the dressing. Oh, I love it. I mean, you can just eat her dressing. It's got, she put crab meat in it and shrimp. Cook it the regular way, but oh my God.
Pretty windy up on the mountain today. We're about to end the morning time stream, and we're about to end the morning time stream. Take a quick intermission here for a while, and we're going to start up the Thanksgiving evening sunset at 450 Live.
I think when we quit fooling around with that camera stuff last night, it was 2 in the morning.
That's cool, though. We have nothing better to do, right?
Yeah, especially me.
Once you get the layout stuff, the more you look at those pictures, the more you get familiarized with location. Okay, that's that. Oh, wow, look at that. That's so-and-so, and that's such and such.
If I get to mount my other camera at a friend of mine's site, over there on top of Lucan's, we'll be able to zoom in where Rodney King got his ass kicked. Lakeview Terrace area and all that side of the valley.
Yeah, we all get along.
Oh, Rodney, he's no longer with us.
And I miss the 90s, dude.
He got all that money. What did he do? Move his baby's mama into the house with his wife. Well, how well do you think that went? He went back to jail a few times for domestic violence.
On both of them. I heard they teamed up on him.
Yeah, they did. But why would you... they and the daughter. Why would you move Oh, well.
No, man. I don't know.
People do some funny shit, especially when they're drugged up or in some way.
This case, because that boy loved PCP. Here's a drug somebody could do all the time, like him. And then that same drug, a person do it one time and their mind is silly putty for the rest of their life. Richard Clark. I think we're about to sear up another couple of pieces of that mahi-mahi tuna.
It's 12:47. We're going to end the morning time stream. And we're going to do some little editing, and we're going to get ready for the Happy Turkey Day sunset on Hilltop Cam 450 Live with y'all later on this evening. I'm KW6 USA.
Well, I heard about the knockoff Honeywell ham, honey baked. What size you guys got?
We got some from them. We got some green bean casserole things that are really good. We had those last year, so we got 2 more of those. And then I think the potatoes, cheesy potatoes or some shit like that.
Okay, you got their complete meal. I got you. I know my wife's making that dressing, and she's making cream spinach. And that's what we're potlucking over there. But it's a house full of women. A family full of women. So ain't no telling what we gonna be having.
Funny, KO6 the other day, he asked, he goes, "Hey man, is Darren making gumbo for Thanksgiving?" I swear, man, out of random, out of nowhere too. I started laughing.
Well, it's getting near. We had made a big batch of that for my mom about a good 10 days before she had passed, because it was her wishes. I want some gumbo. We went over there and made, Terry, remember? We made gumbo, and the gumbo lasted all goddamn week down there. 3 days.
Right on. That's funny how that kid's actually, he's, and he wasn't, he was serious too, he wasn't like trying to be funny or anything. I was looking at him, I'm like, "You're serious, right?" He's like, "Yeah."
It's an expensive batch, but my wife loves putting it together. Your average batch for, let's just be safe. 6 people, now I'm trying to be safe. That's $150.
You let me know when, dude. You don't have to worry about any of that part of it. I got that part covered.
said 150. I'm tripping. My old lady likes the big ass king crab, the jumbo ass crab. So there's no negotiation when you crack it open. You know, you pull out a whole half-inch piece of meat. That's about $90, and then you get your shrimps and your chicken. You know, that's about another $50, and then, you know, if you want clams, depends on what all you want in it. You know, I used to do oysters, but I don't do oysters no more. You know why? But we do clams in there still, and I'm leaving out some stuff. Oh, the not boudins. Goddamn, those sausages, but there's a name for them.
Break for the UBP.
Go ahead, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and Miss Crystal, and I'd like to confirm that shrimps is what they say west of the 110, and on the east of the 110 they say scramps, right?
I think you're right, sir.
Roger that. Happy Thanksgiving to Terry Neal, AA6TN as well.
Ditto.
You know, I'm out here too, KW6USA, just saying.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to the Gladstone Jones, also known as KW6USA. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you got a nice big ham for Thanksgiving.
We did, honey baked, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving back at you there, Mr. Dana Gower. We're about to warm it up here in a little bit, and we're going to get ready for we're going to end the morning time, the good morning stream, do a little editing and get ready for the Happy Thanksgiving sunset with 450 live from the top of the mountaintop. And then ham it up on AM radio with some honey baked ham. Come on, break.
Well, roger that. Hi-ho, OM. I am currently in possession of a French apple pie from Renaud's and a blueberry crumble pie and 2 gallons of fresh milk eggnog.
Well, that ought to kill you when you finish it.
I used to like eggnog up until last year when Terry described how eggnog is made with raw egg. I will never in my life have eggnog again.
Terry, do you want to describe how eggnog is made for the morning time stream before I end it, so everybody out there in the world can hear it?
Nah, don't want to ruin anything for anybody.
They want to know in the live chat. They're already asking.
I don't know about this.
Listeners are already asking. They're already asking in the live chat.
Hey, Terry, just explain the main ingredient in eggnog like you did last year. Some people will love it. I don't like, but I'm not going to pull it. Go ahead, Terry, please.
Yeah.
Terry, the floor is yours. AA6TN, ladies and gentlemen.
The main ingredient in eggnog is the runny-ass egg. You crack the egg open. Ugh, I don't eat raw egg. I used to like Caesar salad till the guy made it in front of me. This was about 15 years ago at the table. Ugh, you putting raw egg in? Well, that makes it Caesar salad. Cancel my Caesar.
You know what you do to fix a Caesar salad? Is don't use the egg. Put mayonnaise instead.
Raw egg is good, man. We used to crack a couple whole raw eggs in a glass and drink them down during football training and weight training and stuff. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that.
I know. It's just me. You said nothing wrong with it. But even then, I couldn't do that. I used to like the orange Julius bangs that he used to sell in the mall until I watched him whip it back up one day. And I watched that girl, fine as she was, cracking raw egg in it. Well, that was the last one of them I ever had.
Yeah, those things were so good.
An orange Julius, I remember where there was a store not too many years ago.
Had one down there in the mall, down there, that mall off the 170. I forget what they called that mall. They had a skating ring there, They had an Orange Julius stand in the center. What mall was that? Shit.
I had one down near the Balboa Pier, the big pier, a few blocks from there.
I used to love eggnog this time of the year, a little brandy in it.
I don't know. I don't know if you could. You guys drink that high-end stuff down there, brandy. I think it's more like Pruno.
No, idiots. They like that shit on their daily drink. Hennessy. Ugh. Nasty. If I'm gonna drink something along those lines, I would like for it to be Remy Martin, PSOP. A high-end Remy.
By the way, Gladstone, do you know what it's called if the deputies are doing a dorm check and there's somebody sitting on the toilet but they're not taking a shit? You know what that's called?
I know, but I'm pretty sure Darren knows.
It's called babysitting, and it means they're guarding the Pruno.
Wow.
So what? The Pruno's in the toilet, and in the event that they gotta flush it, they will, but if they don't have to...
Because when you clear out the dorm to do a dorm check, nobody's in their cell, and it has to be stashed somewhere. The dude that is chosen to sit on the toilet and act like he's taking a dump is the babysitter.
Now, you know, well, it's obvious you guys know, so it's all about if you let it go or not, I guess, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's just let go. You must have fiber in his diet or something, but no, that's your little trivia for the day.
Jones already knows about that one.
Actually didn't. Never even heard of it before.
That's what ham radio is all about. You know, opening new horizons to transference of information.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember once we were in the county. Gonna get Saturday night roof. Get to go to the roof Saturday night. Well, I don't know. I'm a greenhorn. I don't know. I'm in that dorm. I thought I was smelling wine and liquor. I didn't pay no attention. Ain't my business. We get onto the roof, and blacks. It was the blacks who was making the Pruno. And it was like, you know, all y'all, as we go over there, everybody huddled up over there was black. The ones that know already got their cups, and they brought their cups. I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, man, it's Pruno. Drink alcohol. And I'm like, I heard about this shit. I want to try this. He says, man, don't drink that. Every one of us in here is a diabetic. He goes, look at the mold in the fucking bag. And that them solid particle pieces of mold floating around. He goes, don't drink that. And I didn't.
Despite it being a government facility, there's very little oversight into the correct production of Pruno.
Man, when you throw everything in a goddamn bag, throw bread in it, tie a big ass line in it, and the bag has to be what's called burp, because it'll swell up, burst on you, so they have to burp the bag, and that's when I was smelling the alcohol. That's when you smell it, when they burp the bag. That shit was, I don't know how long they had brewed it, but it was, I had only been in there 4 or 5 days, and that Saturday we were going to the roof, and there it was. It was us that had it, so everybody that was black could get some.
CJ or way back at Hall of Justice?
No, CJ, in fact. At the time that I make it mention of, they had just started the Twin Tower. But you know, the Twin Tower, you don't do no time in the Twin Tower unless you got a medical, or I guess they got the keepaways over there. You Even when you come in as a diabetic, shit, after 3 days in the tower, you're going to MCJ. You're going to 1800. And chances are either you're going to that dorm or you're going to go to the SHU. Get locked in the hole. I did all my time in the hole. 2-man cell because the place is overcrowded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe all the K-10s and Keepaways are down 2,000 now, I think.
That sounds about right, because it wasn't that far from 1800. And 1800 is a diabetic module. It used to be 8,000 block, but that's when the Chris was on 4,000 block. Abel, Baker, Charlie.
Did you ever have a Jude ball?
I thought it was. In fact, I was inviting it because it smelled very good while they were delivering, going down the hall. And I go, what's that? And my celly was an older brother. He said, oh man. He starts making some shit that we had in our cell. He's finna eat that. He goes, you can have mine. I go, what is it? He said, where you get it? And got it. Looks like a piece of meatloaf, but big as a piece of bread. Out of a mold like that. And it's all the fucking leftovers. They throw protein in there. They throw vegetables in there. They throw carbohydrate in there, and they bake a big ass loaf. Now, when they give it to you in our cells, we weren't in the hole per se. It was warm. But if you were in the hole for real, when you got the jukebox, it was cold.
Yeah, I took a small bite of one right after it was still like hot, and I expected it to taste like shit, but it had no flavor at all. But I know that it's very, very high in carbohydrates and vitamins because they want you to. If you're a problem child, they want you to have a carb crash after you eat, assuming you're going to eat it at all. But today we're having turkey, stuffing, and everything else.
Sully was a regular in there, in and out. And he knew several of the deputies, sergeants. What's that one sergeant you may know, bald-haired guy? Cool as fuck. He's got a nub. I believe his right hand is a nub. It got blown off in the line of duty maybe back in the 80s or 90s. And once it all healed up, he didn't retire, quit. He just only works in the county jail. Did you know that guy?
Muscular, but with kind of a big...
No, he didn't have a big belly, but he was well-tuned.
I remember the guy that was real muscular, had the mustache all the time. But he went all over the place, and then he's gone. He retired.
One fucking cool dude. You know, most of the young deputies in there, they dicks. You know, don't even ask them, don't look at them, don't even, fuck them. That dude, you could actually find out, man, I don't know what's going on. What he charged for, I don't know. I came here to do a visit, and they locked me up. He goes, oh, you must have had warrants here or something. No, school board don't play that. I did 4 days last time I was in there and wasn't charged for nothing. They made some kind of mess up, man.
Hey, you got hooked up in visiting?
Hooked up in visiting, bro.
Oh, wow. Well, Darren Jones is probably not too unusual of a name.
Not tell me anything, to not charge me with anything, to not give me any paper. Well, they gave me paperwork for my property, and you had to turn the paperwork in to get your property. You don't get to go out with that paper no more. I hadn't been in jail in 10 to 12 years, and then that shit happened. 4 days. I'm like, so what the fuck am I supposed to tell the job? The deputy looked at me and said, you better get the fuck out of here.
Well, that did happen from time to time, especially with common names. But,
Look, I get there, 1. Group of people get ready to go in. I sign up to go in. They tell me, you come back at 3. Okay. I go across the street. Thank God I have a hamburger, Gatorade, fries, or whatever. Come back at 3. I get back at about 2:30. So I'm sitting in the lobby. The guy says, Darren Jones? And I go, yeah. He says, come up. Come up. He says, come on in. I go through, and the goddamn buzzer goes off. Beep. He said, put your hands up against the wall. Okay. I get up there, put my hands up against the wall. Click, 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 click. I go, what's going on? He says, man, you got something on. You got some kind of something. Something ain't right. So I sit down and search me and do all that. And some other guy says, man, just put him in a car and take him straight on over there. Take me straight on over where? Man County Jail. For what? You got some sort of a warrant, sir. I'm like, I don't have them. I ain't caught a ticket in 20 years. What are you talking about? Anyway, I did 4 days on that, man. And they never charged me with a goddamn thing. I get in there, we do the booking, fingerprints, everybody else breaks off, and then get ready, okay, take your clothes off, go in this room, grab a fish bag, get ready to go in the shower. They send me straight to medical. So I got my street clothes still on. Everybody in there running around got on browns or blues. Here comes this sergeant come through there. Stops, looks at, what the hell are you doing with street clothes? I go, hey man, I don't even know why I'm here. Oh, you're some kind of funny, no sir. I don't know why I think, I don't know. He made me strip out, get asshole naked right there and put on some county blues.
Well, that's the way it used to be. It's a lot different now. Are you guys having Thanksgiving just there at your place?
We're going to our niece's.
Oh, outstanding. I got what I needed to get, but I'm like 45 minutes early. I wonder if I should just show up.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. KI6TCS putting down the ham radio, and in, 2 hours picking up some ham.